I'm gonna show how I made this gate for Woop-sized drone racing using a simple 3D printed part, some electrical PVC tubing and some LED strips. In the description you'll find a link to Thingiverse for this gate bracket I designed. You'll need 2 of these for each gate. And since I'm making more than one gate, I printed out a bunch of them. The next thing you'll need is this 16mm diameter PVC tubing used for electrical installations. It's called VP tubes here in Sweden, and they're very cheap. If you don't have this where you live, I'm sure you can find a substitute for it if you look around. It has to be somewhat translucent. For each gate you'll need one 50cm long tube, one 120cm long tube, and 4 pieces that are 20 centimeters long. Two 3D printed brackets, about 170 centimeters of LED strip with any color. And I choose to put a JST connector on it as well. Take the 120cm long tube and use one of these bending springs to form it into a U shape with about 50 centimeters in between the ends when you're done. You've now done the hardest part of this build. You can use the parts you have now to assemble a gate ready to use if you don't want it to light up. But the gate will be way more visible if it does. Take the LED strip and feed it through the arc and cut it so it's roughly 5 centimeters longer than a tube. You'll need this excess later. Solder pieces of wire to one end of the LED strip. And then use hot glue to attach that end to the inside of the PVC tube and let it set. Now take the other end of the LED strip and twist it 4 to 5 turns. This will make it shorter, that's why you need those extra 5 centimeters. When done, hot glue this end in place as well and let it set. Now cut a piece of LED strip to the same length as the shorter tube. Put one of the 3D printed parts on the side with the wires on the arc, and feed the wires through so you can solder the wires to the shorter LED strip. Keep in mind the polarity of the LED strip. Sorry for doing this out of the picture. Feed the LED strip through the 50cm tube and hot glue the strip in place. Once set, you can attach the tube to the bracket, making sure the LEDs are facing upwards. I then took the JST connector and fed the wire through the small hole in the outside of the bracket, and soldered these to the LED strip. You can use any connector you like here, or use longer wires. Once soldered, hot glue the LED strip to the tube, making sure the LED strip isn't twisted along the tube. Also try to stretch it slightly so it sits flush on one side of the tube. Now we just have to assemble the last pieces and try it out using a battery or other suitable source. With the LED strip twisted, it's visible from all directions. Of course, you can change the length of the tubes to make the gates bigger if you like. These dimensions are suitable for Tiny Woop size or other brush size quads like the QX90 for example. The total cost for my gates ended up at about $4 a piece, so it's really cheap to build a dozen of them and make a great modular track with them. Enjoy! And thanks for watching.